Hey guys, it's Brian back with you from the horror experience. I'm in my studio, my new studio, and I'm reorganizing it right now, which is part of the reason why I haven't been doing anything. We got new windows put in. The whole apartment complex is getting renovated and still being renovated. They've been doing this for a while, but they just put new double pane windows in, so now you can't hear anything going on outside. We live on a busy corner, so there's a lot of traffic and people moving around and stuff outside and talking or whatever. It's not really that busy, but it can be. And when it is, you could hear people talking, every word they're saying, and everything else. But now you can't hear anything. Somebody could be standing right at the window talking loudly, and you really can't hear it. So we decided that we're going to do the podcast here. Um, Initially, we had done it in another town, and a friend of mine at the time had built a podcast room with green screen and the whole 9 yards. I mean, we were really semi-pro, and things were coming together, and then things fell apart, sadly, um, for a number of reasons. But I'm not going to get into that right now. Anyway, today I'm covering another movie. I'm actually going through my collection and dusting while I'm redecorating. I've pulled a lot of old props out that just needed to be thrown away. I mean, they'd been in here for years, and it was just time for them to be moved out. And I'm putting up new stuff. And but today I'm covering the movie Shrooms from 2008. This is a fun, trippy, mushroomed type trip movie where some people get together and go on a trip to Ireland, and they meet up with an Irish friend of theirs who's an expert on mushrooms, and he shows them the safe mushrooms to consume, but don't consume the ones with the blue cap. Well, he says that you'll have a bad trip, and you don't need to be consuming those mushrooms, but these ones are fine. Well, they disregard his warning and eat the blue capped mushrooms anyway, and they end up going on a shit fest trip. And that's what we have here with Shrooms. We end up getting a killer in the middle of it that's part of the trip, apparently. Or is it? See, we haven't come to the conclusion as to whether or not the trip is actually, the killer is actually part of the trip, or is it real? And, well, people are really dying, but why are they dying, and who's actually the killer is the question here. But this is a good movie to check out. This was actually a Blockbuster pickup when they went out of business, or right before they went out of business. I was picking up all of their the movies they were selling off. They were just trying to get rid of all the movies, and my cat just rolled and fell off the couch. Come here, baby. That's funny. Did you fall off the couch? Go boom. Yes, I know. Anyway, Shrooms from 2008. Check it out. I know it's on Tubi. Check it out. It's well worth a watch. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's really dark in here. Unfortunately, I don't have very good lighting, and we like it like that. Especially when you haven't shaved. I'm kidding. Shrooms, 2008. Anyway, I'm going through my collection too, so I'm dusting off. When you got over 1,000 movies, you've got to dust. You got to clean things up. So I got a lot of stuff pulled out. One shelf, actually, it's pulled out, and it's already got me fenced in here. I'm cleaning off the inside, using a very mild glass cleaner, and you don't want to use it too much of that on a disc if there's any smudging on a disc. But a very mild glass cleaner does work on discs. But make sure you're not going in a circular. When you're cleaning, don't go circular. Go straight across from the hole to the end of the disc until your smudges are gone or whatever. Some of the movies I haven't touched in quite a few years, and they've been sitting, and some of them actually had bugs in them. Some of the older DVDs and some of the original Blu-ray cases had openings in them, where the small openings where a bug could get in there. And they'd crawl around in there and crap and whatever else, and they actually will do some damage to the disc. So, believe it or not. So anyway, I've made it a new thing to where I'm going to be on a constant vicious circle of always cleaning. So once I'm finished, then I'll start over again from where I started and clean again. And you really just have to do that when you have as many movies as I do. Anyway, currently watching Shrooms. I'm actually on the special features segments right now, which has the commentary with the director, Patty Bretnock. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Bretnock. Patty. And it's Paddy because it is a man. He's the and also the writer Pierce Elliott. So there is commentary, which sounds like fun. I didn't watch it with the commentary. I watched it just the movie. But sometimes it is fun when when you've seen the movie more recently and you don't really need to see the movie again as soon as you're going to. It's fun to watch it with the commentary. It just makes a different experience out of it. But now I'm watching deleted scenes, alternate scenes, and alternate endings, which I really need to see. And then there's bloopers. Anyway, Shrooms from 2008. All right, guys, I'm going to keep going with some more movies, and we'll be back with you in a bit. All right.